Hey, what's up, everyone? Doc Testosterone here once again from the Center for Neurosomatic Studies with my buddy right here, Sir Symmetry. What I want to ask you here is a very specific question for people in tech. Okay? So, a lot of you watching might be technology people, you might be programmers, you might be gamers. We know a lot of those gamers out there that are, just they're participating in video games like they're sports, right? There's like world competitions and stuff like that. Now my question is, someone who's a programmer in Silicon Valley, someone who works for Facebook or Google, and you're programming all day, what problems will they have a year from now, 2 years from now, from the programming? So the first question is, what problems will they have later, how to prevent them by doing some certain types of stretches today, and if they already have those problems now, after decades of programming or gaming or sitting at a desk or whatever, what is the solution?
So, number one, right? Let's start with the one, let's give them the easy one, right? The forward head posture, right?
Okay.
Because another thing is, you do that, and we don't even notice, right? You're on the computer and you're like, oh, wait, let me see that, right? Oh, okay, cool. And then you just keep going, right? You never kind of come back.
Yeah. Well, Indians can do this.
And this. And so with that, basically, like with the more the head goes forward, the more pounds of pressure, the more pressure that's put on the whole spine and the body itself. And actually what happens in the future is if it gets really bad, is the spine can fuse together because it's literally it's trying to hold on, and so that's why you got to be careful. And
something practically, I'll just tell you my story with my spine. So when I first came in here, Randy, who's basically the CEO of this institute, the guy who runs this place, he did an X-ray on me, and we found out that my SI joint on the left side, there's pressure being put on that part of my spine. That's a joint that is attached to my spine. Now, because of that, I had a lot of pain in my lower back after doing strength training. Now, that pain just happened because I did a certain type of exercise, right? Now, if I didn't do that type of exercise, maybe I would have had that pain 20 years from now, right? So like my dad has pain now, and he didn't figure out that there were some misalignments, muscular imbalances, asymmetries in my body like I have now. He didn't figure that out until now. I luckily figured that out, got a leg lift in my right leg. If you want to know what a leg lift is and what inequalities are in legs, we're going to put an annotation here. And check it out and look at that video as well. A really, really important video about leg length inequality. Specifically, my right leg is shorter than my left, so I have a lift in there to balance out the leg. And that was a crucial step in reducing my back pain, where my SI joint was being pushed on. That part of my spine was being pushed on. And imagine what would have happened in 20 years if you guys didn't fix that. Now let's get back to the tech.
All that compression that was going on there.
Exactly.
And so basically, then that first, of course, what comes, you have the forward head posture, but then the chest is going to collapse with that too, right? So
that looks really unattractive.
Yes, it's not. Like literally, try.
It's
walking
very
up
beta.
Okay. Try walking up to a girl and say, hi, how are you? Exactly. So of course, right? If you want to have a boss posture, right? Your boss isn't gonna come up to you like this. Hey, can you get this done? No, he's gonna say, hey, can you please get this done? We got to get this work done. And so, for the tech people, that's the first thing. But then what comes with this, right? The head projects. Then you have these small muscles that are back.
Is that that's not the scalene?
No,
that's like
that's the scalenes are on the side. They're called the suboccipital muscles.
Right.
Okay?
So occipital cortex, sub meaning below, so suboccipital muscles.
Yeah, the suboccipital muscles. And so, of course, and of course, when you do that, they get shortened, right? And so there are a few ones that actually attach onto your C1, your cervical one, which is part of your spine.
Right.
And that is a very flexible thing. That's why we're able to rotate our neck left and right, and for us Indians, we can
The special spine move.
Yeah. So, but
Don't try that at home.
and so, but literally when those muscles get tight, there's your C1 is going to be out of place. So basically, what happens right here is this right here is your occiput right here, and these muscles.
So what are we looking at? What is that?
So this right here is the cervical part of your spine, right?
So it's a spinal cord which
yes.
goes in the back of your back. It's basically, inside your back.
Yeah, this is your spine right here. This right here is your spinal cord right here, and these are your nerves going out right now. So see, this is C7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is Atlas. And now Atlas, of course, is the one that's holding everything up.
Yes.
Got it. So what happens is the suboccipital muscles come and attach from the occiput to C1. So let's say whenever that gets shortened, if that muscle gets shortened, it's going to go.
So can you point to the muscle that might get shortened? Is it there?
So it's going to be right. It's going to be, you have a few muscles right here. So what happens if it attaches from here to the C1, from the occiput to C1, and of course it shortens, this is what's going to happen. So as you can see, what's going on with this artery right here. See that? Boom. Right?
Let me get on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can you see that? Can you see what happens to that artery? There's also veins that are supposed to go through here too. And so for people with...
So do it. What would happen if so with and without the let's call it the tech neck.
Yeah. So this is without tech neck. This is with tech neck.
Wow.
Right? So like
the part that is that's coming forward, that's the head?
Yes, this is the head right here. So
Got it.
Because it's going to come forward and then you're going to project, right? So it's going to look like that. So literally it's going to go down.
Wow.
So all this only shows the arteries, right? I don't know if you guys can see, but there's that hole right here. There's supposed to be veins. There's a lot of stuff that goes through there.
Got it. This is just simplistic.
Yes, exactly. So if that gets messed up, if that gets entrapped, and there's not enough flow going through there, you're gonna get migraines. You're gonna get headaches. You're just gonna feel you're not gonna be able to be productive, right? Because your body is gonna be in pain. So what you want to do is literally stretch those. There's going to be a stretch that I'm going to show you guys, and you can stretch your suboccipital muscles. So then, and that also is it's going to help you all around with tech neck. So that's going to be number 2. So the first one was the collapsed chest. Number 2 is going to be your suboccipital muscles with the projected head. See, the suboccipitals, it's going to come forward, but it's more when the head goes up like that. So
awesome. That is Sir Symmetry. This is Dr. Testosterone, and we will see you next time.
Boom.